Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So before we get started in today's video, I do want to say thank you to Makartt for sponsoring today's video. They went ahead and sent over their new reflective glitter collection, which is their disco collection, and I was so excited for this collection. This collection is inspired by 80s dance parties, and there are so many different fun colors in this collection, and I cannot wait to show you guys some of these products from this beautiful, stunning collection. So this collection does include 12 polygels, 8 gel polishes, and 7 all-in-one powders, which can be used as dip powders and acrylic powders. Today, I will be showing the polygels and the gel polishes. I was just so in love with all of these products. I could not believe how big this launch was. There are literally something for everybody if you are a polygel fan, a gel polish fan, or even a dip powder and acrylic fan. There is definitely something for you in this collection, which I find absolutely amazing that Makartt did that. Just look at all these goodies. I am going to be swatching all of the polygels and all of the gel polishes, and I was just in love with this collection. I really cannot believe it. Everything is just so stunning, and just wait until you see these colors under a flash and in the sunlight. It is just amazing and super stunning. I definitely recommend picking up this collection. You can use the discount code NAILEDBYBRANDI to save 15% off if you do decide to purchase this collection. So first, I'm going to go ahead and start with the polygels. The polygels do come in their own individual boxes, and they are 30 mLs, which are amazing because they are not the super tiny 15 ml bottles. These are the 30 mLs, and you do get a lot of product. So here is just an overlook of the box. I'm going to go ahead and open all of these up. And here is just another little overlook. I was just obsessed with this collection. I just had to do different shots and stuff like that because truly I was in love with this collection. I love glitter, and I love the disco reflective aspect. I'm going to say how beautiful all this stuff was, the entire video. So just be ready. So the polygels do all come sealed. I did go ahead and remove the seal from the other ones just because obviously there are 12 polygels. It would take a long time, but I did go ahead and remove those, and now I'm going to be swatching them. This is without flash right now, but once I do have all of the polygels swatched, I will actually be showing the swatches with the flash. The polygels do have that reflective glitter type in them, but not only that, they also have tiny little pieces of holographic glitter, which makes it 10 times better. Makartt really outdid themselves on this collection, and truly this is my honest review on these products. I am very transparent with you guys, and I want to be sure that when I'm reviewing a product, I'm really giving my true and honest review, and definitely I really mean it when I say I love these products. My favorite polygel is definitely Makartt. They have a very nice formula. It is super easy to work with, especially for beginners, because it isn't a runny or sticky formula. It is a stiffer formula and super easy to mold and keep in place, and really allows you to work with it and get that perfect nail shape. And just seeing all these beautiful glitters and the way that these polygels reflect, that is just so amazing to me. I was so surprised with it, especially in the Your Nail Lab box for the month of May. They actually included one of these polygels as a little test, so you guys could definitely get a feel for what the polygels were going to look like. And then on June 1st, they did launch this collection, the Disco collection, having all 12 of the polygels, the 8 gel polishes, and also the 7 all-in-one powders. They did not send me the 7 all-in-one powders, but I did purchase those. So once those come in, I will also be doing a video on those, showing you guys the swatches and also doing a nail set with those. So at first, I did really want to swatch these polygels on swatch sticks. That way you guys could get a better feel for each of the colors and see all of the glitter in them. But since there were 12, I knew that was going to take a long time. I also wanted to do some 3XL nails today, also meaning that was going to take a long time. So I did decide that I was just going to go ahead and swatch them on the index card instead. So I'm sorry for that because it may be a little bit harder to see the swatches, but you can see really each color in this collection, and you can also see those glitter pieces. Also, for the nail set, I did use 5 of the colors, doing a full color on each of my nails, which I felt was very helpful to really show off that color. And don't worry, stay till the end, number 1, so you can see the finished nail set. I showed it with the flash and also the sunlight. And then for the swatches, I will be showing them with flash. That is the most beautiful part of this collection. Like, it is just so much fun. I don't know what about it. I just love reflective, products. I think it's so much fun to just look at your nails all day under your phone flashlight or like a really bright light. I just love it so much. And I don't know, just look at how beautiful all of these swatches are. This is without flash, and then this is with flash. You can see the reflective and the holographic pieces in these polygels. I just love it so much. And there is a really wide variety of colors. We have like blue, yellow, pink, purple, like an aqua, silver, black, like a bronze. I just love how they really did away with the nice color, and definitely the 30 ml bottles. I think that is also awesome. Again, these are now officially on the Makartt website, and I will have these products linked in the description box of the video. But let's go ahead and move on to the 8 gel polishes. So for the gel polishes, these are the 8 ml bottles, so they are their full size bottle. I really love Makartt's gel polish bottles. I think it's a very nice sleek design. Also their polygel bottles, it's just super sleek, and I love displaying their products. So on the front of the gel polish bottle, you can see like the color of what the gel polish is going to look like. And then it also has the name. Also, I forgot to mention that, but it is the same way on the polygel bottles. But I am going to be going ahead and swatching the gel polishes on some stiletto swatch sticks. Off camera, I did apply a second coat, and then I also went in with the Makartt top coat. That way you can really see that full effect of the gel polish. I did speed this up just because, again, swatching things on swatch sticks, it does take a little bit longer than doing it like on like the index card, like how I did the polygels. But definitely I really wanted to showcase these products and really show you guys what each color looks like and how beautiful the glitters in these colors are. So I'm going to go ahead and let the swatching continue to play out, but I do quickly want to say my favorite color from the gel polishes. I really don't think I can pick a favorite from the polygels. I really like the blues from the polygels, but I know for a fact for the gel polishes, I really love Watermelon Hype, and also I think this blue right here, Raspberry Sour. And also, honestly, I'm loving the green, which is Lime Jelly. I really have not been like a neon green or bright green fan until like I've been seeing the greens from Makartt. I'm loving this Lime Jelly, which is in this disco collection. And then I also loved, I forget the name of it, but it is a very neon bright green all-in-one powder that they released in their last launch. So I don't know, those I probably would have to say my 3 favorite from the gel polishes. And I know I said I was going to stop talking, but I guess I continued to blab. So here we go here now with showing the colors. We had Wild Cherry, Candy Apple, And I did want to go ahead and show these two colors up close a little bit. These are both reds, and you can barely tell that they are different colors. They are different, but they really look the same to me. I can only tell just a little bit. I am going to go ahead and open both of the bottles so you guys can get a feel of maybe if you can tell if they're different colors. They definitely are different, but they are super similar to each other, and that is the only downfall I have for this collection, is that these two colors are super similar. I feel like it would have been better if they went with a teal or like a salmon color, maybe mixing like a blue and a green or a yellow and orange. I just feel like they could have had a different color in there versus two reds. So that orange, I forget the name, tangy orange. The yellow was lemon drops, and then lime jelly, raspberry sour, and sugar buttons, I think. Sugar buttons. I could barely read. It's going by super fast. And then we have watermelon hype. So here are the colors. This is 2 coats of each of the colors, and also the Makartt top coat. This is without flash and this is with flash. Look at how stunning. Like, I know I'm going to keep saying stunning, beautiful, pretty throughout the whole video, but I truly mean it. Like, if you have not purchased anything from this collection yet, either it be the polygels, gel polishes, or the all-in-one powders, you definitely need to pause the video right now and click the link in the description box, and don't forget to use code NAILEDBYBRANDI for 15% off when you are checking out, because you will definitely not regret buying some products from this collection, because really you will truly see how beautiful these products are. Here is the swatches of both. You can see the polygels and the gel polishes. One thing I also like about this collection is all of the colors in the different formulas are different colors. I hope that makes sense. So the polygels don't have the same colors as the gel polishes, and same way with the all-in-one powders. All of the colors are different in the collection, and I really love that. So now let's go ahead and move right into the nail tutorial. I did go ahead and apply my peel off base coat and also some half cover square 3XL nail tips. I also applied my base coat and cured for 30 to 60 seconds in my nail lamp. And because I like to take breaks, I did go ahead and wipe that sticky layer off of the base coat. But if you are doing your nails and wanting them to last, I would recommend leaving that sticky layer on. That way the polygel can stick better to the surface of the nail. If you are wondering why I did cut my thumbnail shorter, that is just because I feel it's easier to work with a shorter nail on my thumb and keeping the other ones long. But I did want, at first I thought about just not doing my thumb like Nails by Key did, but I did decide that I would just do it and cut it down. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. I am doing the regular method of applying the polygel. At first, I was just going to do the Femi Beauty / Lazy Girl method, but I did decide I wanted to go ahead and use these polygels the regular way, the regular method, because I do love Makartt Polygel, my absolute favorite polygel formula. So why not just do this method with my favorite polygel? So I'm starting off here. I actually learned this tip from someone in the comments. I'm sorry, I cannot remember who it was, but I do want to say thank you so much for letting me know about this. I have seen other people do it, but I wasn't really sure why. But now that someone commented and let me know that this helps you build an apex a lot better if you apply the polygel right where like your natural nail and that nail tip meets, and the rest of the way down you mold that bead of polygel, you cure, and then you apply your cuticle bead. That really helps you with an apex. So thank you to whoever commented that. It really helped me out a lot when I did today's nail set. So for my polygel brush, I am just using a Makartt polygel brush that was included in one of their polygel kits. And for my slip solution, I'm just using 91% isopropyl alcohol. There are many different things you can use as slip solution. You can use base coat, slip in a bottle, you can use 91% isopropyl alcohol, or you can also use the slip solution that comes in like Makartt kits. Anyone, my personal favorite is just using that 91% isopropyl alcohol, but I'm then just dipping my brush and molding the polygel. I like to pat where I want the polygel to stay and then pull where I want the polygel to be moved. I found that is the easiest way to mold the polygel to the nail tip. One tip I do have for you if you are doing this method and not performing well, keep in the sides. You will constantly see me taking my brush on the sides of the nail like I'm doing here and making sure I keep that crisp square shape. Crisp square shape. I don't know why that was hard for me to say, but I'm just keeping that crisp shape. That way, once I cure it, it still has that nice square shape. And then when it comes to filing later on, I will still have that nice shape and I won't have a super bulky nail that I'll really have to reshape a lot. So definitely that is one of my biggest tips for doing polygel this way. I am not a professional at all. I really like saying that in my videos because I really dislike getting comments that tell me like all the things I'm doing wrong and like trying to explain to me how to do them right. So I do just want to mention that I am not a professional. I am a DIYer and I am learning every single day. Even though I may be helping you guys, other YouTubers and other nail techs are also helping me along my journey, and I am also learning each and every day. Also, practice makes perfect, and I definitely, with practice doing this method, I can see how well I've improved just over a few nail sets, and I feel like I improve each time. Also, I feel like I improve from my index finger all the way to my pinky. Let me know if you feel the same way, but I feel like my index finger is always the worst finger. And then once I get to my pinky, I feel like I'm doing a lot better and getting the grip of the way I'm applying the polygel. So I really don't want to blab, even though I said that earlier in the video and continued to blab, but I really don't have much to say. I'm just taking my brush and molding the polygel onto the nail tip, and I'm doing the 2-bead method. My first bead looking like this. I will then cure for 30 seconds in my nail lamp, and then I will place my second bead and cure for 30 seconds and move on to the next nail. I really don't have many tips, or really, I can't describe how to do it just because I have troubles doing it myself. Like I said, I'm a DIYer and this method is a little bit challenging for me. So when I do nail sets this way, I feel like I don't have many helpful tips for you guys, or I can't really go in depth. I kind of just like to keep in as much as I can of the nail set. That way you can kind of follow along with the process if you are watching this to learn how to do this method, or if you are watching while you are also doing your own nails. So I do apologize for not being able to go in depth, but one thing always keep in mind is keep your sides in. If you are keeping that crisp shape, you will definitely thank yourself in the end when it comes to filing, because you really won't have a lot of filing to do shaping that nail back to the beginning nail shape. I also want to mention that before I do cure, I do like even out that polygel where I first place the bead. That way there's not like a big lump there. I kind of like ombre it to the top of the nail. That way when I go in with that second bead, I don't have a super big lump. So I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of the like polygel application play out. If I do feel like I need to say something, I will hop back on, but I hope that you guys are enjoying today's video. If you are, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do post weekly nail tutorials. Also, if you are feeling generous, leave a comment and also give a like. So while I'm finishing up the Polygel application and moving into filing, I did want to go ahead and talk about what my nail set was inspired on, just because I want to chit chat a little bit. But the overall Makartt collection was inspired by 80s dance parties, and they're super bright, fun colors. And with Stranger Things season 4 just coming out, I know that Stranger Things is like based in the 80s, and the outfits that 11 and Max wears are like super fun, super colorful, 80s vibes. especially like that one scene where 11 was at the roller skating rink. That just like reminds me of the 80s. Like this collection, it's about the 80s. So I just knew I had to do my nail set inspired on Stranger Things. Let me know in the comments if you have watched season 4 Stranger Things, like volume 1. I watched all of it already. I used to not like Stranger Things at all, but then some reason like I watched it and then I found out season 4 was coming out and I was super excited for that. And I just like season 4 really took a twist. Like I was super surprised with everything that was going on. I just watched all of it. Definitely binge watched it. And with this collection being inspired by the 80s, Stranger Things is set in the 80s, and I got inspired by 11 and Max's one outfit from one of the episodes. It definitely wasn't from season 4, but that is what inspired me being this collection in the 80s, Stranger Things in the 80s. I just knew I had to do a Stranger Things nail set, even though it's definitely not like Stranger Things themed like other Stranger Things nail sets. It is definitely inspired from that, and I just wanted it to be super colorful and just have a lot going on, like the clothes that were worn in Stranger Things. So I just wanted to chit chat and talk about that real quick. I will also pop up a picture showing you what outfit, once I move on to like the nail art, I will pop up that picture of 11 and Max of what outfits I'm talking about. But as you can see here, I'm just using my Makartt hand file and Makartt dust collector and filing these nails. I didn't really leave in a lot of my filing. Again, I didn't want the video to be super long, but I did use the Makartt 100/180 grit hand file, did most of my filing, and then I took my Makartt e-file with a sanding band and finished up my filing. And then I also took my buffing block to remove all of the buff out the nail, the scratches. That's what I was trying to say. I took my buffing block to remove the scratches. And then I thought, wait a second, I did not encapsulate these nails. There is a ton of glitter in these nails. I did not clear cap them. What is going to happen? And then I applied the top coat and I was like, whew, that could have been so bad because I did not clear cap them, but you do not need to clear cap these polygels. I was like so scared when I realized that I didn't clear cap them and I was all finished with filing. But good thing is you do not need to clear cap these polygels. You will still have all of those glitter fragments and the reflective glitters and the hollow glitter and the polygels if you do or don't encapsulate them. I'm so glad it worked out that way. I would have been super bummed if when I applied the top coat, you couldn't see any of the glitters. But luckily I lucked out and you really do not have to clear cap these polygels with like clear polygel before you begin filing. So that is one good thing. But I am going ahead and applying my top coat for that reason. I didn't know if I was going to have to restart the entire set or not. So I did apply my top coat and cure for 30 seconds in my nail lamp. And here is a quick little clip of the nails with flash and without the nail art. Just look at the reflective and hollow pieces of glitter. These nails are so stunning, and I really would have wore these as is, but because they also sent me gel polishes, I knew I had to go all out. So here are the gel polish colors that I'm going to be using. I did use all of the colors except for both of the reds. So I am just using my Makartt dotting tool and creating like a funky pattern on the nail. Again, this nail is inspired by 11's shirt. I'll go ahead and pop up the picture now so you can see what I'm talking about. But I wanted to do like a funky 80s print. So that is what is really inspired. I didn't really base it like Stranger Things or anything like that. I just wanted to do an 80s print, fun, funky, just groovy. Like I just wanted it to fit in that theme, and the outfits that Max and 11 were wearing in that photo is really what I got the nail art from for this nail set. So for this nail, the 11 shirt, I'm going to be doing just different groovy designs, kind of just being all funky and crazy using my Makartt dotting tool. And then once I have completed this nail, I will cure for 30 seconds in my nail lamp, and then I'll move on to the next nail, which I'm going to do that nail inspired by the shirt Max was wearing, and just do some basic stripes on the nail using a Makartt line brush. I am going to go ahead and let this play out. I do only do 2 of the fingers on camera just because I feel like it is a pretty beginner friendly nail art, just because it's just lines, and really for the 11 shirt you can kind of just go crazy and create any shape that you want. So here are the nails after all of the nail art is complete. I now went ahead and applied my top coat. For some reason, I did not press record when I applied the top coat, but I applied the top coat and cured for 30 to 60 seconds in my nail lamp. And now I'm just taking my cuticle oil, rubbing that in to nourish my cuticles and top off this nail set. I loved this nail set so much. If you are still watching, there is only a little bit longer until you see the finished product of these nails in the flash and also the sunlight. And let me just tell you, the camera really doesn't do justice, even though you can tell it's so beautiful in the camera. You just really need to purchase these products yourself and see how beautiful they are in person, and really just all of that glitter. If you love glitter, this disco collection is for you. So make sure you check the description box. Here is with flash, and then you will see the outside with the sunlight. But don't forget, use discount code NAILEDBYBRANDI to save 15% off this collection, and check the description box if you are interested in any of the products. I will also link in the description box the 7 all-in-one powders. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you like my 80s Stranger Things inspired nail set. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.